Hello, everybody! We're back with a episode of Rime the Frostmaiden. It's been a while. So,
84 years.
as always, we're gonna just give thanks to the people that we took arts and stuff from. Not sponsored, but hey, you gotta credit the people that we use. So, credit to Tailspire, because they're the people that we're using the software from. Thanks to @theart_of_Jen for the wonderful artwork of our adventures, and to Wizards of the Coast for a lot of the story artwork, the fox you can see on screen, and for the campaign that we're playing. So, last we left off, during the Tiefling Bard, Sho Val the Human Rune Knight, Mordin the Tiefling Ranger, Tok the Half-Orc Eldritch Knight, Kibbles their mascot fox, had done a bit of shopping in East Haven, and met the local shopkeepers, various as they may be, and they also met a high elf cleric by the name of Fallon Yevalier, who they had requested potentially a regeneration of Sho Val's tongue from. But alas, he said that the magics were a little bit more obscure to him than what may be otherwise accessible to those in other more populated areas, such as Baldur's Gate or Waterdeep. And yeah, that's about where we leave off. We now kind of swing back. They took the night to do a little bit of drinking and carousing and whatever else, and now we come back to the White Lady Inn.
Hunting.
Oh, so we got a long rest?
Yes, you have all gotten a long rest.
I don't think we established that last time.
I think that's where we left off, was you guys drinking and then hitting up the inn.
Okay, we didn't say long rest because my thing was not updated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, take a long rest.
Now it is. We're good.
And as you're kind of waking up, maybe coming downstairs for what measly slop the inn can provide, you can give me a perception check.
13.
Damn,
11. 14. I'm kind of busy cutting up a little bit more rabbit for Violet.
Yeah, that's fair. Talking Sho Val, you're probably still getting the sleepies out of your eyes. Maybe I'm not gonna see anything yet until I have my cup of coffee.
Do not talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Do not talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Oh no, the coffee's frozen.
Yeah, you have to take it over to the fire and warm it up.
As a third station, I just warm it up.
It's a cold brew.
It's a cold brew. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, iced coffee. You know, just take your coffee and just grab a couple of handfuls of snow and chuck it in there.
I totally don't need
The
a
sensation that's sweeping the nation of Dentown. Cold brew coffee.
It's the new best thing!
Like, it may be cold outside, but you can bring the cold inside too.
Because you're not already cold enough.
Yeah. The Frostmaidens force you to be cold? Well, try iced coffee.
Okay.
Yep.
Tighten it back up.
Anyway,
last bit.
so as you're coming downstairs, you see a kind of a sullen elderly man. You... I'm gonna have you each roll a well... The three of you, except for Mordin, roll a constitution check.
I only rolled one below Morton. God damn it. Can I use prestidigitation in case it smells bad?
Or
No, it's more the, how drunk were you to remember things?
I don't remember shit.
Okay, you said
Which
check,
means
let's see.
Sho Val doesn't remember shit.
Actually, they're both +1. It doesn't matter which one I roll. Okay.
I'm changing the dice.
6!
Yeah, so Sho Val and Dearaen, you both got pretty hammered last night on various ales, but Tok, you remember because you have a
Very good.
a gut of steel. You remember that this man's name was Bartaban, Bartaban. He is the owner of the place, and he had given you stay with a few beds in the upper loft. And let me scroll back up to those perception checks really quick. Okay, Dearaen had a 13. Dearaen and Mordin, and even Tok, you also notice a halfling off in the corner playing some music. Singing what seems to be a small, like slow melodic song of a white lady. A ghost that walked across to Lackdenishire. It's kind of like a sorrowful song. A lady that went to where her rich husband drowned and is hunting it as a kind of like a means of remembrance.
Okay.
And there's a few people.
Dearaen is taking notes for bardic reasons.
Yep. There's a couple other people kind of standing around him as I'm going to pan the camera around. However, can I just zoom in, please? There we go. Only Mordin kind of like overhears.
The fuck?
This halfling commoner, this kind of bard, is sitting there plucking a fiddle, and he makes note of a small he's telling a story, and within the story he's kind of like expressing in this extravagant, like, bardic way about how the white lady's husband was a miser who kept his treasure in a heavy locked chest that never left his side. Perhaps it was the heavy chest that capsized his boat. Or perhaps it was the fright of seeing his dead wife that caused him to capsize the boat.
I set out some of the rabbit meat for Violet, and then I take out a piece of paper and just chop that down for future reference.
Also, does the rest of the party notice that he's got a new pet now?
Yes.
I don't know,
As the rest of you kind of like start waking up, you notice that there's a falcon sitting on the gloved hand of Mordin.
Happily chowing down on rabbit meat.
Yes. It appears that while Mordin went on a little bit of a hunt, he managed to secure the friendship of a falcon, a peregrine falcon.
Strange affinity for birds.
I kind of.
A kinku walks by and goes like, "Ooh, Mordin." No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey.
Eating more
Well, hello there. Would you like some bird in your life?
squinting and
Caw to you.
Kenku, the best white meat.
No.
Sorry.
Anyways, so that is where you kind of left off. You were requested to go visit the docks by the captain of the guard, Captain Imdra Arlagath. She's a half elf, kind of dressed in the like a half plate.
Met her at the town burning.
You had met her when you arrived into town and saw the burning of the evil wizard. That apparently had killed numerous people throughout his stay in 10 towns. Which is punishable by death at the stake.
Apparently.
According to the book. This is what it says.
Okay.
And you do hear a little bit of chatter about that as well, but it's kind of like a rumor mill kind of stuff, where like you don't know what's true, what's not, and just kind of like stories of like all the crappy things that he supposedly could have done. Even one outlandish one being like, he brought this kind of stuff around us, didn't he? All the weather and whatnot.
Conspiracy theorists. Got it.
Yes.
Please tell me
those
we're
dang-
not getting
those
into
dang
a
wizards.
lottery situation.
Huh?
Please tell me we're not getting into a lottery situation.
More
No.
Give me a
more
history
like a
check.
Salem witch trials.
All right.
Give me a history check.
Fine.
Just him.
If you insist. 9.
You're not sure what East Haven does as a kind of sacrifice to Auriel.
And at this point, I don't rightly give a damn. But it might come up later.
It may come up, it might not.
I start eating my morning meal while absentmindedly stroking Violet and keeping her happy.
See, Dearaen is... Actually, DM question. Do I have, like, a couple things in, like, simple cloth?
Simple what?
Simple cloth.
Yeah. I would say that you could have extra pieces of cloth. Maybe it'd be like a old ratty shirt that you keep around or something.
Okay. I just kind of want to...
Or even just like some regular rags or something.
I just want to do something cute with it. I want to cut some up and make like a bandana and do-rag for Kibbles, with his ears poking out of the do-rag.
Give me an animal handling with disadvantage.
I will give it I will give him treats.
I mean, have you known any dogs to really be, like, super, like, yeah, put this on me?
If I give them treats, then they get cooperative. Yes. Okay, disadvantage.
You keep in mind that Kibbles isn't exactly trained, so...
Then I'll just...
I'm gonna say keep it at disadvantage.
If I at least put the bandana on it, on Kibbles, I will be fine. 3.
Yeah, no, he's too squirmy for you.
And I will pet him and give him a treat.
He like, kind of, like, nibbles at the bandana as you're trying to put it on him, and... like,
Then I will cut a piece of ration off
and
or a
kind
piece
of,
of
like,
my
pawing
meal
at
off
it.
and just... I just start playing tug of war with Kibbles then.
Yeah, basically. He thinks that it's he's acting like it's more of like a game than
Play?
Okay.
play.
That I will accept that. I will accept that. You will be our little pirate someday.
Grr.
I swear. I will play with him a little bit, and then I'll just give them a ration, or give them a piece of my morning meal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Piece of bacon. Damn it! I wanted a little pirate fox.
So, with that being said, give me another perception check.
15.
16.
5 and a 7. Sho Val and Tok are both still very tired.
Very fatigued.
But then again, you guys have kind of been through a lot within the past couple of days, so...
Yetis, gnolls, an ancient dragon.
On top of literally trying to push a Chardolin covered sled for like 10 hours.
Goats.
I mean, the goats helped, but
No, he's talking about the other one.
oh,
The
also
evil
that.
goat.
Also, just kind of like recovering from the wounds and.
Yeah, no, that's more Dearaen and Sho Val with that one. Fuck off.
I just look at the coffee. It's like, it's not black enough. I'm gonna need another cup.
I
Yeah.
just hold up 3 fingers.
But Dearaen and Mordin, you over here. Ronaldo, you kind of pick out his name. It's like, gather round, Ronaldo, the greatest bard of 10 towns. We will perform a seance. Join me, join me. We live in dark times. Perhaps the spirit of the White Lady can help. Aren't you curious to hear what she has to say?
Seance?
Dearaen just kind of cocks an eyebrow at that.
Come round, come round. As we call upon the spirits of the undead. Are they... Yep. You know what I mean. My brain is blanking. I've had a long day.
We all have. We don't blame you.
What are words?
Dearaen will humor him.
Okay.
So,
Mordin gets up and kind of guides Violet to his shoulder as he walks over.
meanwhile, Kibbles is in Dearaen's hood. Or by his feet. Either one.
I will grab Kibbles. Where's Kibbles? Kibbles.
My head starts to dip as I barely miss hitting the table.
What?
Hey, Kibbles comes over to Sho Val and, like, paws at his head.
Nah.
Bap, 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 bap.
Wake up,
Dong,
wake
dong,
up.
dong, 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 dong. Dong,
Wake
dong,
up.
dong, dong, dong.
Just wake up, wake up, wake up, wake
Okay.
up. It still has a cloth in their mouth, and it's like, play with me.
Okay,
No.
so Dearaen and Mordin, you kind of head over, and we'll throw Ronaldo on the table here.
No, he's nimble. He can stand on glasses.
Yep.
He's
Well,
a halfling.
I didn't have a blank table at the moment, so
I got you.
he's standing among the glasses on the table.
I like the mustache.
I'm actually gonna pull up some art here just in a second.
He's got heart.
I have art. Ta-da! On stream and in the Discord here shortly.
Okay, his eyes are creepy.
They're all
Yes.
creepy. Oh god.
Invisible dwarves.
Upload a file. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. There we go. I thought I had that one ready, but apparently not. There's the arts. As you're kind of joining around, smoke from burning incense clouds the room. Multicolored lamps and silks are hung from the rafters, and the light from several candles illuminates a circle of uncomfortable-looking guests sitting cross-legged on the floor, and in various chairs. Ronaldo pushes back the sleeves of his robe, raises his hands, closes his eyes, and intones, "Lady who watches from the lake, come to us in our darkest tower. Tell us what you've seen." And after a moment of silence, thick frost forms on the inside of the room's windows, turning them opaque, and the candles go out one by one. "The White Lady's spirit is close! Please reach out to her."
Were you just immediately questioning this? Because it seems a lot
I
like a minor...
rolled a 16 on insight, I guess you would, or if this is just all a
Okay.
how would you put it? A show?
Yeah, actually, can I roll on that as well? Because with the minor illusion and prestidigitation, that seems like a lot of stuff that I can do already. And plus, it's a bard. So, may I?
1 second. Okay.
Or shall we wait until after the...
No, it's one of those things I have to roll dice, and I'm also kind of reading through just to figure out if he is doing a thing or not.
Yeah, we could... Yeah, if... We could do it after the bit, if you want. That's one whitewashing down. God, words. I can't talk. Water. Eat water.
I really want to whitewash it now.
What do you think I went out and bought the stuff for?
No, I don't get paid till tomorrow.
Oh. That would
Which is why I'm going with free beer.
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick roll.
Excuse me, sorry.
Did you want to roll an insight as well, Dearaen?
Yes, but I was asking if it was like a minor illusion or prestidigitation or things like that. Did I get like an advantage?
That'd be more of Arcana check than
Or an Arcana check?
insight.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Arcana.
You could do either. I'll say you could either do an Arcana or Insight.
Would I get an advantage because I'm familiar with those
Nope.
spells? Because I have them?
It's one of those things where I'm allowing you to do Arcana just on the fact of, oh hey, I know magic. Is this the kind of magic that I'm thinking of?
Okay, that is fair. That would be an 18.
Okay.
It all depends on how high this guy's deception roll is.
Well,
It's like, yeah, no, he rolled a nat 20. Fuck!
close. I actually rolled a 19.
No.
Are you shitting me?
But you feel both thoroughly convinced, insight and arcana, in conjunction, that whatever is going on is not through like cantrips and the like. Like this seems actually legit. Like you're not noticing any like sleight of hand things. You're not watching people kind of like sitting in the corner, waving their hands around, trying to make a show of things.
Back of my mind is still going like, no, this is BS.
You're even watching Ronaldo, and like the things that you're familiar with as a bard, he's not doing. So unless he's like casting something that is even unseen to you, usually would have like somatic components and whatnot. So like he'd be moving his hands in certain ways and saying certain phrases, but that doesn't seem to be what he's doing.
Minor illusion is somatic.
Yep.
And so is prestidigitation.
But like, what I'm saying is like, there's those certain types of hand movements to cast those spells. He's not doing.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with the story. I apologize.
So, Ronaldo is kind of sitting there doing a kind of like reaching out, his eyes kind of rolling back into his head. I can sense the spirit. Reach out. Reach out and ask for her presence. I need whoever is in the group to give me a persuasion check if you decide that you want to help.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Or both,
or like, like what would your characters do if you were trying to help summon a spirit from the other side in a seance?
Dearaen would be like, oh, white lady, please tell us your tale. Tell us of your sorrows and tell us of your woes.
Actually, Mordin would. He's kind of skeptical about seances.
Yeah. I'm appealing more to the bardic nature of it. So 21.
Okay.
No, 11 wasn't bad.
Well, yeah, I'll take that. As you're kind of, and some other people kind of are kind of like doing a come to us, that kind of thing. One lady is kind of like really into it, and
That one lady in the picture with the holy symbol?
probably. But anyways, as you're kind of in there. Ah, there we go. Boop. As you're trying to summon up this specter, a kind of slight hazy image of a lady manifests. It seems very faint, almost like an image made in a cloud, in fog. Very loosely based.
I can see it in the stream, but I can't see it in game.
It might just take a second.
That might be just your tail spire.
Yeah, no, I turned up the green bar all the way. So not seeing it at all.
I mean, I set it on the
It
table, but...
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Okay. Weird.
Maybe I just had to move them or something.
Probably. So, do Tok and Sho Val see this too?
Pretty much
Yeah, kinda.
head down, sipping coffee.
I mean, across the room they could probably see it, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
hearing like
wait.
chanting in the background.
Do we need to do a perception check?
Do you want to make a perception check or something, or...?
Yeah, I will.
Sure. See if you're paying attention enough.
11.
Ill shit.
Sho Val is just dead.
I am out of it.
Tok and Sho Val are not having a good time. Damn.
Tok, on the other hand, does kind of notice, like a light fog in your area. Weirdly enough. And, like, a lot of the candles are suddenly out.
Like flickering?
No, as in, like, some of the candles actually got blown out.
Oh, okay.
And the room temperature seems just a little colder. And Ronaldo kind of like... Come to us, white lady. We seek your guidance. Please answer our questions.
Okay. I asked about her story and her tale. More about her.
And as you're kind of watching, the spirit kind of like glides over to a window, one of the frosted windows, and kind of writes in the frost, "Unknown."
Unknown. That kind of makes me like very skeptical, because a spirit should know how they died.
Make a religion check for me.
Okay. I swear, fuck. Okay, at least it wasn't a nat 1. It was almost 1. 8.
8. You're actually not sure. You haven't studied a lot on, undead and spirits and stuff. You're usually more interested in, like, the here and now kind of deal. If that makes sense.
Actually, that does make a bit of sense. Okay, yeah.
So like, to you, is like, spirits may know the cause of death, some spirits may not. Who knows?
Well, as a bard, I was just kind of figuring what her tale was. That was more of it, but yeah, okay, I'll go with that.
I mean, the way you kind of made it sound, it was like the details of her own death. If
Oh
that
no,
makes
no,
sense.
not specific details or anything like that. It's more light story before she passed, kind of thing. Yeah, but no, I did the role.
I guess that was more of the DM
Misinterpreting.
I will let you rephrase that question for my benefit.
Okay, yeah, because that was a little vague. More, Shit, now I gotta think of it, because that was been vague. Okay. Not more of how she passed, but more the moments before she passed. Like, to more or less go along with the story that the bard told, for just a little bit of detail onto it.
I will say instead, she writes betrayal and heartbreak.
I will accept that.
One of the people asks, "Is there treasure in the lake of your former husband?" And the being once again writes on a different pane. Magic cauldron, lakeside cave.
Green writes that down a little bit.
Dearaen will remember this.
Yeah, because from a bardic standpoint, this is like gold for stories and songs.
Yep. Mordin, did you have any questions?
Did not.
Okay. Dearaen, any other questions?
Direction of the cave. And also
North.
okay, north, and also, does the spirit of your late husband still live? It still walk among us?
Unknown.
Fair.
A couple other questions. Like one of the people seems like a little bit more of a portly merchant type. Kind of asks in a more in a gruffer voice, going, "Care Dinaval, we have been barred from its gates. What has become of the castle?" And the spirit writes, "Devil worshipping cult" on the window. And another lady asks, many things have been stolen as of late. Not by regular thieves. Can you tell us of anything? And in a kind of final swoosh, the Spectre writes, "Invisible dwarves." And then Ronaldo, and the fog starts going and disappearing rather rapidly, and Ronaldo kind of like slumps down into a chair, seemingly a little exhausted.
Winded.
And his eyes kind of roll back into a normal position.
Do they roll or shift, though?
It's one of those things where, like, the eyes are rolling back into the back of the head, so now they're just kind of like coming back into focus.
I know, but it was just more of a... You're asking the two people who know thaumaturgy.
No, it seems like a genuine roll back into place.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
And Ronaldo's like, "The White Lady of Lockdenishire has spoken to us here in the White Lady Inn. Praise be that the ghosts of who have passed have still walk among us to guide us, to give us information."
I flick him a gold piece, give him a nod, and I go back to our table.
I burp loudly in the corner.
Well then.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, with that, what do you want to do? You do have a,
Oh wait, since Tok kept cutting in and out during our last session, were there any of the scrolls that you wanted to get from the bookshop?
I don't even remember them.
That's because you kept cutting in and out. So
Yeah.
I
I don't know, do we want to retcon that, or, I mean, just...
we could do that off air. I don't remember which scrolls I said off the top of my head.
I didn't write them down either.
So, I would have to go back and look at the FODs.
We'll put that off to maybe another time.
Yeah.
Like I said, we could always do that off air. I can just throw that
Yeah.
in the Discord, and you could go like, "Yeah, I totally bought that thing back then. Cool."
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
But each scroll is about 100 gold pieces, so
Okay.
There were a few good ones in there.
just to put that out there.
Also, wait, what the fuck? I just looked in D&D Beyond. One of the items I have says equipped by hero with no name.
What?
Huh?
The Pearl Power on the little subtitle thing says equipped by hero with no name.
I have no idea.
Same thing with my crossbow and the longsword. What the fuck?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I could not tell you.
I don't know it at all. Anyway. Let's see. That case sounds pretty interesting.
So, the day is yours. It is probably about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Dearaen, before he heads back to the table, because he's a little shit, is going to put a is doing a minor illusion of the ghostly visage of the lady by the window, on the outside of the window, looking in, because he's a little shit.
I'm
Well-
going to roll a d20 to see if I've woken the fuck up.
Counts it.
Go ahead.
Not really.
During he uses prestidigitation due to like a spelling self thing, just wake him up. But he's gonna during he's also gonna speak up. Be like, so I know we were supposed to go to the dwarves. The cave that Bard was talking about sounds pretty interesting.
Say, should we go to the docks? It was requested we do that.
Yeah, it was.
So,
Captain Imdra Arlagath, she had mentioned that a few fishermen had been going missing. If you wanted to request a ride, you would have to meet her at the local town hall, and also to speak with Speaker Daneth Whalen.
Well, to the town hall, I guess.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Huh?
I said, let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
I keep looking at the map, and then all of a sudden, I just see the burning image.
Yeah.
Okay. East Haven Docks.
Nope, the town hall is actually on the one map.
Well,
Yep.
On the same map.
It's on the same map.
Yeah, it's on.
It
well, it says
is
town
actually. Yeah, I'll just draw a line. Right over here. Follow the line.
Woo.
It is very brisk as you exit the tavern and inn.
hall. Ah, I'm awake.
It definitely does wake you up.
4 cups of coffee and a brisk walk through the winter wonderland.
Ooh. Nice tension.
Just a nice little bit of nippy.
Wait a minute, you got cold resistance. How can you feel it?
Just because you have cold resistance doesn't mean you can't feel the cold.
It still feels cold. It's just one of those things where you're not taking damage from it.
I still feel it on my face, but I'm still warm the rest of me.
And as you enter the building, it's, well... as I kind of try to set up the scene a little bit. It's a nice, rough stone building. Something of higher architecture. You could definitely tell it's made from a time when, because this town in and of itself was built kind of during the a bit of a mining boom, as it were, mining and fishing boom. So it kind of it had a lot of people come in and build the town, and then it kind of turned into a frosty wonderland. And as you enter, you do notice Captain Argalath and Speaker Waylon kind of sitting there in a bit of discussion. And as you open the doors and come on in, they both look up and notice you as they're appearing to head upstairs.
Imdra, pleasure to see you again.
Ah, yes. The Defenders of Goodmead. And, from word, apparently, what is it, Tourmaline as well? Targos? No, it was, Tourmaline. So, are you here about the, missing fishers?
At least look into it.
That is wonderful news. If you don't mind me, speaking with Waylon. And Waylon kind of nods and seems you have important business to do. I will leave you to it. And he kind of looks over to the rest of you. If you can figure out what's going on, I'm more than happy to put in a little bit of a recompense for your time.
I give a polite nod to it, and we'll see what we can do.
Thank you. And he goes off to do his thing.
As I say,
Kind
you
of like
can't-
steps down. Kind of sits down on the stairs a little bit, going, okay. So, 4 fishers went missing on Lake Denishir 10 days ago. The coastline is hard to sail along because of the ice flows, but savvy anglers prefer it. Apparently, something to do with about putting fish into tighter spaces or something. But for me, it's more of a hazard to the boats and the people on them, because you can't exactly see under the water all that easily, and you don't know if you're going to be hitting an ice floe. But that being said, there are fewer competing fishers from the other lake towns there. I believe our missing fishers went near the coastline, and if you would be as kind to search for them, I would be more than happy to set you up with a small boat at the angler docks.
Quick question. What have you heard about a cave to the north?
There are small alcoves in the cliff faces to the north. I haven't heard any rumors about them, though I would probably suggest that potentially the fishers crushed the ship and sunk.
Sunk.
Seek refuge?
Sought. There we go.
That's right, yes.
That's the past tense. And sought refuge in the caves.
We heard a little bit about the caves in the north, so might be a potential lead.
I can requisition a rowboat. That should be enough for the 4 of you. However, if you want a skiff, in case you do come across some bodies, that can hold up probably to 8. But that does require some proficiency with water vehicles.
That Mordin kind of just snorts like, yeah, that counts me out.
Same.
Well, sounds like a rowboat it will be.
Looks to the 2 fighters.
Oh, great. I just got a volatile.
Does Tok or Sho Val have any experience with boating?
No.
You'd think coming from a place called Waterdeep, but no.
No, you were more of the business once it actually got onto land.
Mercenaries and farms, that's about it.
Yep. Fighters have the best. Look, metagaming. Fighters have the best strength and dexterity mods.
Okay.
So
Again, well, I'm not personally able to give a reward for the services. That is up to Speaker Waylon. I do think that some adventurers such as yourselves might be able to make use of a couple of items I confiscated from the late Red Wizard Dearaen.
Ooh.
I found a spell scroll and what appears to be a magical bag.
I am hesitant. Probably knowing what a red wizard is.
Give me a history check.
Nat 20. I know what the fuck a red wizard is.
You know what the fuck a red wizard is.
Red, the white, the blue, and the green.
I'm gonna just pull this one up. The Red Wizards, formerly known as the Red Wizards of Thay before the War of the Zulkirs, and colloquially as the Red Magic Cult, were a notorious and nefarious, magocratic ruling class of the inhospitable but well-inhabited country of Thay.
All fucking necromancers.
Historically, they owed their power to being cruel slavers, demonologists, and arcane experimenters, before most of their numbers wholly dedicated themselves into creating a nation of undeath. So, it is a lot of necromancers.
Dearaen is gonna grab the. Is gonna politely take the 2 items.
She does not give them to you.
Oh, I thought
It's one of those, like, upon completion.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. Never mind. Retract that.
Nope, that's fine. Captain Arlagath keeps saying, the bag is a bit gray in color. I'm not sure. I'm not a wizard or magician. I'm unknown in the arcane, but do with that information that you will.
With your permission, may I take a look at it at least?
I would just say just give me a Arcana check.
I know. I was just asking her politely. So.
I'm just saying you can do it above game. Oh.
That was almost a nat 20. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's a gray magical bag.
I am trained to proficiency. Above game, I have a pretty good idea of what it is.
Nope, you gotta live.
It's a gray magical bag. That's all that you think it is.
Gotta live in mystery until we get back.
Yep.
Why is it always the magical items?
What does this do? I don't know. Let's just reach in and see what happens.
Fucking next thing I'm doing is putting more proficiency in that fucking thing. God damn it!
Just give me expertise in Arcana. Cool.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I've got proficiency in Arcana. Rolls a 2.
Alright, moving on. So,
Anyways.
rowboat.
Yep.
If you go over to the docks, here, she kind of writes down a quick note. Hand this to the dockmaster. He will get you set up with a rowboat. However, you will need to drag it out to the, a little bit out into the open water because, alas, the coastline has been frozen over a bit. So the usual docks aren't exactly
Accessible. Fair. I take the writ and pocket it, and then let's go.
Okay. So,
To the docks.
To the Tok? What?
To the top. To
we're
the
going
top.
to switch boards to the East Haven docks. As I fuck with the color.
Because this looks more like a quaint summertime, quaint daytime thing.
Yes.
Happy Docks.
Oh, that is an interesting way to do a custom boat.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, people on that one website. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Like Bazaar or something? Tales
No.
Tales Bazaar.
It was a different one. Unless that's the one you use.
That's the one you linked her, I think. Or one of them, at least. Yeah, it was Tales.
No, it's Tales Tavern.
Or Tales Tavern.
Thank you, Tales Tavern, and anybody that posts to it.
We do use some of those assets. As I bring you all over here.
On a boat!
Yeah, a lot of these are really interesting.
Do you want Kibbles with you?
Yeah, if you don't want to put Kibbles on the map.
I'm just gonna say Kibbles is standing around you.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't put Kibbles on the map,
Yeah,
Kibbles
that's
is
fine.
just gonna hide in my hood or something like that.
I mean, Kibbles is walking with you. I'm just not gonna throw them on the map
Here
at
to
the
the
moment.
Kibbles. Got it.
Invisa Kibbles.
So
We secretly can just slip in and out of dimensions.
there we go. So there's your Dockmaster dude.
Heading is 300 feet away.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm under the map. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
What did you do? What did you do?
I don't know. Okay, no, I fixed it. We're good.
What did you do?
I
What
don't
did
know.
you
It
do?
somehow went under the map.
Yeah, let me do this little bit of a kind of slideshow of the docks. Because it's a really nice map. I kind of built haphazardly.
It's a very nice map. Very well done.
I piecemealed this together! Yay!
Yay!
I actually really like this boat, the really big one.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah! It's even got fucking cannons. It's awesome.
You're right. Shit.
I mean, why is there a ship with cannons up here? I have no idea. But, you know what? Why not?
Cannons in my medieval setting? More common than you think.
More common than you think. But as you're kind of like going by the docks, there's a few fishermen out and about.
Hey, Tok, you can join us over here?
Yep. Give me a second. There we go.
There we go. And give me an investigation check.
If I must.
Yeah, this is just to ask around, and I will say you can also give a persuasion check.
You say that after I rolled?
Just
Persuasion is a hell of a lot better.
I'm gonna take the investigation.
Can I roll persuasion just in case it's better?
Sure.
17 is good. I just want to make sure. Oh, hell!
There you go. So you kind of ask around some of the fishermen, and they point you over towards the dockmaster. Easily enough. It takes you maybe 5 minutes to walk across the various docks and meet up with the dude. And he's just a regular human, covered in furs, and smells definitely of fish.
Green cringes a little bit because too much fish.
So, kind of walks up and notices a fresh set of people that do not look like fishermen in the slightest. Turns and goes, "Alright, what can I do for you?"
Good day. Have a message for you from the town god. Hey, hands her the writ.
Is it for you, sir?
Captain Orgaloth sent you. You hear about the, missing fishermen, then, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Alright. Those were some good lads, but, hate to see them go missing on us. It's been a little bit over a 10-day. So, kind of feared the worst, being with the weather as it may. But if you are keen on investigating, keep the rest of us safe, by all means. And looking here, it looks like Captain Orgaloth's been asking us to requisition you a rowboat.
And if you could you tell us where their heading was last? To the north or...
Lad, we're anywhere is north from here. We're kind of at the bottom of the lake. But if I were you, I'd probably stick closer to the shores.
One of the things we were recommended was where are the caves to the north.
Let me find up the 10-10 map. Okay, because East Haven is basically at the bottom of Lac Dinishir. Lac Dinishir kind of stretches up all the way from East Haven through Caer Dineval and Caer Connig. And then kind of like separates into the rivers that feed the lake.
Yeah, I was more asking like closer to the caves systems to the north, or just in general.
He kind of relays that the cliff faces are all on the the east side of the lake. So, basically, if you go north and just kind of follow the coast, you might be able to spot them.
So north, northeast kind of area.
Yeah.
Got it.
Most fishermen tend to be within range of the various lakes. And as you look, give me a perception check as you kind of like look out across the lake.
12.
It is a it is a very large lake. Think like akin to maybe like half the size of, or I think like the Bay Area of Michigan, or that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a few miles across.
Yeah, so like a lot of the rolling waves
Yeah.
near the shore.
Yeah, there are some, but you do notice that I don't have it quite pictured here in the map, but there are some ice flows, and you can see ice kind of like shifting out into the bay a little bit.
Tok, are you gonna do
Probably going out maybe a good 100 yards, or not 100 yards, like 10 yards, 20 yards.
Okay.
Like enough that like the docks are basically landbound at this point.
That's fair. I see.
But there are some like passageways through to the docks. It's just very. It almost looks like a man-made cutout of. Like there are people kind of sitting there chipping away at ice, trying to create a small pathway to the lake for boats.
I live near a lake.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Although mine's mostly ice fishing.
I mean, you also do see some people ice fishing, like some people kind of like sitting out with some rods and just kind of sitting over. You can't see it exactly, but you do see like rods in their hands, just sitting there, if not covered by some small tarps.
Looks like Inuit fisherman kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so the rowboat. We heard we need to carry it to the water.
That would probably be the best for you. Shouldn't be too hard. The ice wouldn't do too much damage to the hull.
Well, we must get going. See if we can find your fisherman.
Okay. So, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna have two of you probably give me a strength check. Athletics.
To lift it out, or
Yeah, to help kind of push it out.
Okay, I thought it was more like lift it out of the ice.
18.
Are we doing strength or athletics check?
Athletics. I'll give you your proficiency.
Oops.
I don't help at all.
God damn it, a nat 1.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you kind of feel something pop, and you're like, okay, no.
Flips on the ice slightly.
Slips on the ice, cracks a tooth.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it.
12's not doing it.
12's not bad.
Okay. The weight is a little bit more between Sho Val pushing the back of the boat and Dearaen kind of pulling.
Kibbles.
Yeah, Tok definitely kind of like face plants. I'll give you a point of damage as you like crack a tooth on the ice.
Aw.
I imagine like Kibbles is on the front doing on the front of the rowboat going, yeah, like row.
Okay, Mordin, I'll say that you're attempting to help, but
I realize I'm not doing much.
you're not doing much.
I'm gonna help along with like precipitation, like quickly doing that like along the bottom, just so we can pull it a bit easier.
So basically, like curling.
Yeah, so like,
We're curling the boat. Yes.
I mean, it's not like super heavy, but it's still one of those things where like it's a full wooden boat, so it's not like
Yep.
It's
well,
easy to carry, but it's also like it's not like super hard to carry.
It's like what, 60 to 80 pounds?
Oh, probably more than that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it takes us a little bit to get to the wall.
Yep. Ugh, right. And the head fisherman chucks you a small like wineskin,
Okay.
water skin.
I catch it.
Might want to drink that if you start getting a little too cold. But
Hands at the Tok.
I just start chugging it. No, I should just take a couple big swigs, that's all.
it is straight up alcohol.
Oh yeah. One of my friends, before he passed, years ago, would do ice fishing, and he and his buddies would have blackberry brandy while ice fishing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't see you doing too much fishing out there, so. But be safe. I don't think the knuckleheads will give you too much trouble.
The what?
Knuckleheads. They are like large fish, but they have like a very bulbous like forehead. That is very rough. Think of it like very. I don't know how much fishing that you guys have done. You actually saw one back in Bryn Shander mounted on a wall in the tavern.
No.
It's a knucklehead trout basically, and
A trout. Okay.
yeah.
An armored forehead.
Yes.
I think
But they're the kind of fish that will potentially pull you overboard because they have that much strength.
I thank him, and we push the boat into the water and get in.
Okay.
I still like the idea
So-
of Kibbles as our foreman. I'm like, yeah.
It's just the minions doing weapon.
Oh god.
It's literally just
Okay.
minions from.
So, as you're kind of making your way across Lactanishire, I will say, who wants to do some boat rowing?
I can give it a shot.
Sure,
Yeah,
give me an athletics check.
I will help.
Roll with... I'll have Dearaen roll as well. It'll be a group check.
Okay, group check. Oh, fucking hell!
Let me do it.
Mordin and Dearaen, you get tired very quickly.
Whoa, Sho Val for the win.
Oh, we're gonna just go around in a circle, aren't we?
Sho Val, you kind of take over and you just grab both sides and start going. By yourself.
Literally the shovel or.
Okay. Oh, that just reminds me of an old cartoon. Oh god.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring it
Okay.
up, but still. Oh,
So,
So we're heading northeast.
yeah, you're kind of making your way north, kind of following staying out of the ice flows, but paths, and just kind of making, just looking around. I want each of you to give me a perception check as you're looking around, probably for a few hours of rowing. And
fucking hell! That was almost a nat 20. I got a 10.
What the hell? I keep getting 11s. What is it with
Well, a little bit mediocre. It takes you some time, but eventually you kind of spot something in the distance. You're like, wait, is that it? No, that's a piece of the driftwood.
Can I just use my passive?
What is your passive?
17.
My passive is better than that. Oh god.
I don't honestly understand the point of passive.
Passive, I think, is
Special
more of a
capability that
just...
doesn't involve any diagonals, such as a check that represents the average result for a task done repeatedly, such as searching for secret doors over and over again.
So as we're searching for evidence of...
Yeah.
Or if it's a, this should be obvious to you even
Yeah.
if you weren't attempting.
I will say, well, it's one of those things where it's... I was giving you the active thing, but I will say, you're actively looking around, and then out of the corner of Mordin's eye, you do notice what appears to be a boat pulled off near the side of a tavern. Or, not tavern. There's just a tavern in the middle of the lake. Who knew?
God.
Dear God. No. You find a boat that appears to be kind of docked near the entrance of some caves on a 9 foot tall cliff face. Or is it? One second. A rowboat bobs untethered in the water amid some small ice floes not far from the 80-foot high cliffs, but about the shoreline. The mouths of 4 caves dot the snowy cliffside. One of these caves is at water level, and the others are elevated 20 to 30 feet above the frozen lake. The wind tearing through these icy caves sounds like moaning. Yeah.
That's disconcerting. Alright.
And
Let's head over there.
And with that, we can go to the Cauldron Caves. Woo! Get aboard.
Who's ready to fight some goats? I'm gonna pull the bar down a lot. Shit.
So, players, this board. So ahead of you are 3 entrances. I'm going to light up the map just a bit, because I actually can't even see with what I've got going on. There,
Well,
okay.
I see an entrance with a rowboat on it, which I think is the one you were talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it just a little bit of light.
Please and thank you.
Just for the clarity of us viewers, but it's supposed to be kind of like this, kind of like dark, darkish, nightish setting. I'm going to drop each of you right about there. And show. There are 4 entrances. There's one at water level. And there's an entrance right about here. there is an entrance right about here. And there is an entrance right about here. And then the water entrance is obviously like over in this area.
Well, since I'm doing all the rowing.
And you can get close enough to the abandoned rowboat, if you wanted to, look through that.
May I? Okay, so I can do an investigation check on that one?
I paddled it. After Dearaen tells me of his intentions, I steer us close.
Hey, you never know if there's clues in there. So, with...
It's kind of like on an ice floe, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you can kind of, like, pull up and kind of, like, bring it into a...
We can, like, semi-dock.
Yeah, you can somewhat dock, basically.
Then I shall do an investigation, if anyone wants to join me.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Can I please roll better? I even reloaded the fucking thing. Ah, it's a 6.
I'm gonna hop up there and investigate with you.
Please and thank you.
See if we can do anything.
I'll stay with the boat.
I'm not high enough level where I can give myself inspiration. God damn it.
Inspire!
Again? What the hell?
Easily enough. There's nothing like particularly hidden about it. As you're looking through the rowboat, it's definitely abandoned. You find 4 oars, 4 sets of fishing tackles, a dozen empty bottles, and you can also see faint tracks on the ice leading from the boat to the southernmost cave.
The water cave.
Not according to the map, I think. Let me check. Let me take a look at the map that I have. Right now. Yes, actually.
Just looking at the one on Tailspire, there's like a little mini entrance to the cave, like above us.
So I'm going to actually pull that map up on stream as well. Boop. Just so you... Whoa. 1 second, transform. There we go. So that's kind of the map that is given to us via the game. And I will also throw that into the Discord really quick. Boop. So. It is actually accurate to the map. So.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The orientation is close. So, cool. With that, I'm going to close that off there and bring us back to our normal page. Okay. So.
So is this like 10 feet above us, this entrance?
Basically, you can kind of see a small water address. I need each of you to give me a perception check.
Okay, dokie. please. Okay, 17. I will take that.
Bill can't see shit.
I see all.
With a 25? Yes. Mordin and Dearaen, you notice as you kind of hear some kind of flapping, beating wings up in the distance. You hear... do I have harpies?
P.
Oh, I do, actually.
Fuck, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, shit.
Boop, boop. 2 harpies.
Oh, there I am.
GM tools. Nope. Is this? Nope. Oh, flight toggle. There we go. Tool C.
They're under the water.
No. They're up in the air.
No, they're dive bombing.
Probably about...
I caught you $1.
I got you $1. You had to glitch for it though.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that. Okay. I will say they are probably about... about 60 feet away. So, a little further back.
Oh, they're about 60 feet away?
Yeah, about 60 feet.
Does it look like they've noticed us?
It does appear that they have noticed you. As you are the only moving things in a... are only moving colorful things in the ocean of white.
That is very fair.
We're kind of hard to miss.
Kind of hard to miss.
You have to roll initiative.
And you can hear a kind of like a scree as they kind of start flying towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, damn. Anyway.
20. Hey,
I need to turn on the turn-based mode and turn on the fun music. Ambushed. There we go. I will say you can also use the boat as land. And I will also kind of create a small little... I'll also build a little bit of ice coming out of the thing that you can use out of the cliffside in a second. I want that to not to do the thing. So dexterity +1. Okay.
It's only the 2, right?
Yep, it's only the 2. Apply turn order. Let me take a look at what you have. We have Sho Val going first.
What are you talking about? I got a 21.
Oh, I saw 20. Sorry. Dearaen, then Sho Val.
Yay.
Then we have a Harpy at 13. And then the other one rolled a... Mordin goes, then the other Harpy. Boop. This one. There we go. Dearaen, it is your turn.
Okay, they're both within range of me. So he's gonna pull. Dearaen is gonna pull a short bow, but he's not gonna fire it. Just more just notch an arrow. Had to correct myself on that one. But he's gonna reach out a hand and use a new ability that he has recently acquired that no one has seen him use. And one of the harpies. I don't know which one is which, so I can't really metagame that one. So
they basically look about the same.
Yeah, no, I'm in turn order, so I can't metagame that one.
Oh.
Because I'm the first one going. So the first closest one to me, which is the one near the on the west side.
Okay.
He is going to use Ray of Frost. And specifically, I want to freeze the wing and try to make it plummet. It is a range of 60 feet.
Yes. It is just within your range.
Actually, wait. I probably should ask. These are definitely malicious, right?
They seem very gaunt and probably hungry.
Yep, very malicious. Got it. Okay. But yeah, I want to essentially use Ray of Frost to freeze the wings a little bit and make it fall into the depths. If you'll allow that.
Well, we will see if you hit.
With a dirty 20?
Yes, a dirty 20 will hit. Roll
7
damage.
7.
7. Okay.
And their speed is also reduced by 10.
Okay. Well, the natural 20 I just rolled means it's not gonna fall. But the rest of the stuff doesn't take effect.
Yeah, it's still reduced by 10, so that's still pretty damn good. Hey, at least I wasted a natural 20 on that.
Yep. Okay, so next is Sho Val.
Okay.
Does the ice look sturdy enough to hold the weight of big Sho Val?
Give me a perception check.
19.
I would say if you remain relatively closer to the sides, sure, but the farther out you get, the less sturdy it looks. But
Giant smite. Make me big.
you are now big. Put up.
And I just start like waving my hand shovel and shield, like come get me.
Come at me, bro!
So, could I make a performance or a...
Give me a persuasion check.
only thing in charisma I have a +1. I got a 10.
Okay. Well, we will see how that turns out. This harpy. It is her turn. That is the one that Dearaen
With the Ray of
hit
Frost.
with the Ray of Frost, and you do notice that it's going to drop probably about 10 feet in the air.
Sweet.
But it's still kind of like, You can notice a little bit of frost at the on its wingtips.
Okay, so we're not at Jack Nicholson levels yet.
But as it starts descending a little bit, it starts singing a melody.
No.
A soft song. And I need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Not proficient in that.
17.
13.
10.
18.
Mordin, you're charmed.
Fuck.
You are incapacitated and ignores any other songs. If you are more than 5 feet away from the harpy, you must move on your turn towards the harpy in the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet.
Okay.
You do not avoid opportunity attacks, but most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet. It doesn't avoid opportunity attacks, but before moving into damaging terrain such as a lava or a pit, and whenever it takes damage from a source other than the harpy, the target can repeat the saving throw. A charmed target can also repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If the saving throw is successful, the effect ends on it. A target that successfully saves is immune to this harpy song for the next 24 hours.
Alright.
So only more.
Yes, only me. So, is that...
Wait. Quick question. Does that only work for that harpies? Or are we gonna find that out?
To that harpy song.
Okay. Let's see other harpies have it.
So the other harpy has another thing.
Okay.
Devin.
What?
So, Mordin, do you fancy a swim?
Sorry. I did not hear that.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Something for later.
PM each other.
Yeah.
Alright.
Please do.
Sure. I fancy a swim.
You all watch as Mordin sits and starts just walking forward. Not a care in the world. Just drawn into the liquid. I'll give you the fly toggle so you're not in the water. I'll say that you can go swimming, but...
No, I'm saying how cold is the water because that...
Oh, it's freezing. It is absolutely freezing.
That would jostle somebody out to get a...
Let me check a thing, because there are actual rules for being in water.
All depends on the D&D.
It also is up to DM discretion.
Sure.
You're charmed and you get splashed in place with extremely frigid ice cold water.
1 second. I actually have this in here.
Sho Val. PM be the thing that you're trying to use.
Any character who falls into the lake is subject to the effects of frigid water. Even after the effects of getting out of the frigid water, the effects persist until the wet clothing is dried out or replaced with a warm, dry clothing. The rules for frigid water appear in the Dungeon Master's Guide, but are repeated here for your convenience. A creature can be immersed in frigid water for a number of minutes equal to its Constitution modifier before suffering any ill effects. Each additional minute spent in frigid water requires the creature to succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or gain 1 level of exhaustion. Creatures with resistance to or immunity to cold damage automatically succeed on the saving throw as do creatures that are naturally adapted to living in ice-cold water.
Alright, I'm charmed.
So yeah,
Only to her, right?
only to
Only
the
to
one floating out above the water.
They're both floating out above the water.
One's over the land a little bit.
Okay.
Hey guys.
So I finished my movement speed. And...
So yeah, probably back just a little bit.
Oh my god. There you go. I'm snapped.
Yep, there. You can change that in your settings.
I know. But I like the snap right
Oh,
now.
did I miss talk?
What was that?
Oh, I missed talk. Whoops. 1 second.
Yeah, not in the initiative order.
My turn's not done yet.
No, I was just fixing the initiative order. My bad.
I'm only charmed to that one, so I take an attack the one above me.
You're charmed, so I don't think you can
I'm
attack.
charmed only to her. Only to one of them. I can attack the other.
Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful. With advantage on any ability to check to interact socially with the creature. Yep. You can actually attack the other one if you really wanted to. But this other one is just like, it's so pretty. Like, you just feel like...
She's so pretty that there. I don't want any more of anyone. I don't want any more of them. I just want her. A 25 to hit.
Mordin, the what is it? Yandere? There can only be one.
There can only be one.
There can only
Yeah, that'll
be
hit.
one.
Roll damage. I will only have you in my life. There shall be no others. Wait, what? No.
13 damage total towards the one above the actual island.
Okay. 13 damage. Yup. Okay. It is Tok's turn.
I'm gonna raise my hand up and fire off a fireball at the one right in front of Mordin. There you go.
Okay, firebolt. Let's go.
Ah, yes, 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, firebolt.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. Mordin, your friend just shot a firebolt at the love of your life.
Yes, but it doesn't mean I have to protect. It doesn't say that I have to.
No. But I mean...
All right, then you get to. Hey,
I'll let you roleplay that as you will, but...
hey,
Hey!
not that one. Shoot that one.
The other harpy goes and is going to swoop down. Going... grab my roller here. I wish I could just, like, toggle things. Probably, like, right about... Actually, it's just gonna double move and get right up into Tok's business.
It's like right up in my grill.
Right up in your grill. Oh.
I'm gonna say, wow, she dropped real quick.
Yeah, I hit the fly toggle there.
You can you press Control to.
Yeah, I realized that after just a second.
Early alpha, folks. It's a pain.
I'm still learning the controls, leave me alone! But that is its turn.
You're fine.
As it comes in soaring at you, clawed feet right at you. Dearaen, it is your turn.
Well then, let's try to do the same thing again. The same one. Actually, is that thing looking pretty rough already? Or just starting to look a bit rough?
It's taking a hit. You can see an arrow sticking out of its thigh.
Okay, let's hit it with another Ray of Frost.
Unless you're talking about the one that's out in the field.
The one I hit before.
Or the one you hit before. That one.
Yeah.
That one's a little bit more.
Okay, well, Ray of Frost is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, dokie. Pretty much trying to do the same thing, just make it drown. With a 4 damage.
You can see some frost go over its feathers. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Not really. The only thing I can really do for a bonus action is like Bardic Inspiration, and I think we're doing all right at the moment anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay,
So,
Sho Val, it is your turn. A harpy has landed really close to your friend and is claws out, ready to gouge out Tok's eyes.
I throw the shovel. Hand shovel.
Throw the hand shovel.
The trowel?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh no!
You hit Tok.
No.
Yep.
I lose the shovel in the water.
Roll the... just the weapon die, not the strength behind it.
Oh, like D6.
Yeah.
That's also a 1.
Tok, you take 1 damage. As a trowel comes whizzing by you and clips your elbow, hitting you in the funny bone.
Does the shovel land in the water or on the past ice bank?
I'll say it kind of lands in the water, but it is grabbable.
Shallow.
It's relatively shallow at this point, yeah.
Okay. This. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Friendly Harpy.
Quote unquote.
What do I want to do with her?
All her speed is still reduced by 10.
Whenever it takes damage from a source other than the harpy. Oh! It is going to... fly down and... Alright. Fly down just into range of Mordin, and... Actually, I have no idea why it... It just went invisible on me.
Press tab. Oh.
No, like just the model is dead. I'm just gonna kill that one really quick. I'll just make a new one. And it goes in for a nice embrace.
Claws.
Claws. I'll just say it's 2 little claw attacks as it kind of like grips into your shoulders. It's like your love is trying to pull you out of the water. You don't notice the pain at all. That will be a 17 to hit and another 17 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay. That will be... I had to go grab my dice, damn it. I have a d20 right here, but I don't have d4s.
Oh no.
Oh no! Okay, I got my d4s. 2d4 plus 1. That'll be 6 damage on the first one, and 5 damage on the second one.
Alright.
And that is its turn.
My turn.
It is now your turn.
One moment, my dear, I'll be with you. That other harp is just... It's insulting how she looks like you. I'll take care of her and I'll be right back. and he turns around, even with her claws, and I take another shot.
I love this narrative so much.
Dearaen just kind of cocks an eyebrow. What the fuck?
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes, does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, a dirty 20 hits.
Max damage on bow.
Why is my thing
Psychic
being
damage.
Let me refresh.
14 plus 2 of which being psychic.
Doesn't have any resistances, but it's looking very, very wounded.
See, I'm helping you, my dear, be the most beautiful person in the world.
Yes, you shall be mine, forever and always.
I already am.
Tok, it is your turn.
I think everyone's just looking at him, just like, what the fuck?
La-da-dee, la-da-da, this man shall be mine.
For the glutton for punishment. But this
To
is
sate
weird.
my hunger.
How close is that one harpy to me?
Within melee.
In your
Melee?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did you take a bonus action to continue the
Yes,
singing?
she is continuing the song.
Okay.
Just look at the other harpy in front of me and take out my warhammer and be like, that's enough of you now. 22?
Yeah, 22 will hit.
Too high, it misses.
Seven. Is it looking rather damaged?
Yeah. That'll do it.
Oh,
I just read I can repeat my saving throw.
Oh, yeah, you can repeat your saving throw.
What was it, wisdom?
Yes.
15.
Yeah, that saves.
Okay. But
This lady isn't the love of your life at all!
No. I still said what I said.
That's fair.
perception check. No.
But yes, Tok, you do manage to basically overhand swing the harpy into the water, and it does not come out of the water.
Hulk smash.
Boom!
You see it kind of float up a little bit.
That harpy would go, but it is dead. Dearaen, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot the bitch again.
Do it.
Wait. I miss. It's a 10.
Yeah, that misses. Just barely too.
Yeah, I know.
It's like really close with Mordin, so you're like you're kind of like aiming the spell, and it's just like at just like the very last second, you just kind of like try to do like a quick change in direction. But
Dearaen wouldn't mind hitting Mordin.
What was that?
Dearaen wouldn't mind hitting Mordin.
You're not wrong. But still, I don't like that charm effect. So I'm just gonna
Mordin.
yell out, it's like, she's not worth it, dude.
Sho Val, it is your
I'm
turn.
Let her
shooting
go.
my love.
Deep is the water.
Out where Mordin is, he is full on treading water at this point.
It's probably about 15 feet.
I would say probably closer to like 10 feet.
Okay.
How tall is Sho Val?
I would say you're about 10 feet tall, but so. I mean, I will say if you wanted to basically run out into the water really quick and make it a melee attack, you could do so. But you would also have to deal with the wet clothes and stuff. Well, but you also have resistance to cold, so.
I also have the Ring of Mortal. So
Yeah.
that helps. I will do that.
Sure. Kerplunk!
Splash.
Yeah, even your model's still sticking out of the water. So. Make a melee attack.
I guess I'd do it with the other hand axe. 30-20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So 1d6 plus 3. So 6 plus an extra d6 for giant life. Total of 7 so far.
Yep.
She's taking a lot of damage too. So.
Okay, alright.
I mean, she's taken a few hits.
I'll leave it at 7. I won't waste that.
Okay. It is barely standing.
No, my love.
Mordin will now attack.
No, it's
Come
her
with
turn.
me as she's going to dig her claws in even more and then going to like start to pull. So I will say the 2 claw attacks
Okay.
again. This will be a 10 and a natural 20.
Oh fuck.
Okay. The 10 misses.
I figured. 5, 6, 11, 12. 12 points of damage. And I need you to give me a contested athletics check. Or, in your case, you can also use acrobatics.
By the way, that negative 10 feet.
18.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Yeah,
It's like trying to pull you a little bit, but you're kind of weighted underneath all your gear and whatnot, and water, so it's kind of hard for you to get pulled by the harpy.
Okay.
By the way, sorry, I forgot to mention this. The reduced 10 feet is until the start of my next turn, so since I missed that last time, she's
Yeah.
still at her full movement.
That's what I figured. Mordin, it is your turn.
My love, I have a present for you. And I pull another arrow and I attempt to Just jam it right into her eye socket.
Dagger attack?
Do you have a dagger?
I do.
Okay, roll the dagger. I will flavor an arrow as a dagger.
Okay. Actually, I had one, but it's gone. I'll just quickly add one and I'll delete it later.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I would have figured, like, as a hunter or something, that you probably would have a dagger on you.
Yeah.
Or at
You
least
could
a knife. Of some
Just have
kind.
one added into it and just rename it Arrow.
Yeah.
Okay. The hell is this shit? What's going on? I just added it. Where the hell did it go?
It'll be either in bag or,
Equip.
There we go.
equipment.
Oh my god, Matt won on that. Never mind.
Oh, no way.
No!
Fuck.
The dice gods have turned against you.
Oh no.
The arrow snaps in your hands, and you take a point of damage. As splinters go into your hand.
That's fair.
Oh no.
That's definitely fair.
That means I'm next. Shit.
So close! Damn it! Okay, Tok, your turn.
End it, Tok, please.
A good line of sight for this particular harpy.
I would say it has, a little bit of cover.
I was gonna say, is it like, because it's still got its claws in Mordin, right?
Yeah. I'll say it just gets a +2 to AC.
Is it like half cover or something? 'Cause
Yeah,
Mordin's
kinda like that.
In the way.
Kind of like a half cover. So basically, half cover gives it a +2. If it was like 3/4, it'd be like +5.
Well, I will.
So I'm gonna give it a +2 just because you're trying to aim through an ally.
Aim a little bit more, I guess, towards its head. A little, kind of above Mordin.
Just roll for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you miss.
Yep, went wide. Damn.
Yeah, you're worried about hitting allies, so you kind of shoot it off above their heads. Whew.
Aimed at its wing. Oh well.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna use action surge. Why not?
Okay. Go for it.
Is it? There it is. Ah, fuck you guys. Okay, that was a waste. I'm done.
Yep. Dearaen, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot the bitch again with a ray of frost.
Since you're trying to shoot through allies, it does not hit.
Oh, sorry, I missed the allies acting as cover.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Because
Well,
I'm drawing a line through Mordin at the moment to reach her. So I'm giving just a half cover bonus.
Sho Val, kill this thing before I have to do something
Yeah.
drastic.
no, I'm gonna say fuck it. Give Sho Val bardic inspirations. Just say, just fucking kill the bitch.
And so I shall.
You now have a D6 for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that'll
You
hit.
don't need it. But use it anyway, because they're... No.
Why not?
No, actually, keep it for an investigation check or something like that.
So an extra dread.
Mm,
1d6. No, it's not for damage. It's not for damage. I'm not.
I'll let the 6 stand. How do you want to kill it?
Legs that are currently grabbing onto Mordin, I like cut them clean off, and then like I swipe straight down between them, cutting the legs off, and then backhand with the shovel.
Shink! Boom! And the harpy goes blood, and this kind of like bluish blood sinking into the water, and you hear a muffled cry as its mouth gets collapsed into the water, and it kind of like struggles in the cold, frigid liquid and succumbs to death.
And then I grab Mordin and drag him back to the land.
I am perfectly capable of swimming by myself, thank you very much.
And we are out of initiative.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself. That doesn't do shit. But I'm a little bit better off.
A little bit is better than nothing.
Actually, you know what? That literally is my only good spell, so I'm going to cast it again.
You don't have any healing pots?
No. They're hard to come by here, remember?
Oh, fuck, you're right, yeah.
I mean, there is an apothecary in town, but they are 50 gold apiece.
Oh, we went to the apothecary.
Yeah, and you
Didn't buy any.
didn't buy any.
One of us did. So anyway, yep, nope, continue.
So with that, I'm thinking we will explore the caves next time.
As it is like.
Because we have adulting to do tomorrow.
Yay!
I don't, it's my day off.
Oh, yeah, good point. But the rest of us do.
Yeah, unfortunately the rest of us do.
Yeah.
So,
That's what happens when you work Sunday through Thursday, kids.
yay. Anyways, so with 2 harpies dying in the frigid waters of Lac Denishir, our adventurers searching through caves for missing fishermen.
As soon as I get to shore, I take off everything but my boots.
And you ask... Okay, Mordin, in the buff.
Yep.
Everything hangs out.
Dorene's gonna be
That
like,
is where we're gonna end.
Dorene's just gonna be like, no. Prestidigitation, dry his clothes, put those back on.
I don't know, I kind of like the breeze.
I was getting the right light fire.
Okay, good night!
Covers Kibble's eyes.
Okay, until we see you next time in the frozen north of Icewind Dale. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Adios.